It's called The Abolition of Man, this third lecture. And it begins with an argument that the domination of nature, which is what science tends to offer, right? Tends to say, if you can understand the way that the world works physically, then you can build technology and you can create machines that travel and that manipulate the world around you and put it under your control. And Lewis says, well, that may be good. There may be some excellence in, bending the world to your will. And people have been doing this forever. But really, when we talk about the domination of nature, what we're saying is that some people, like Elon Musk, for example, right? Some scientists can figure out how to have power over the world. And those people might agree to give you that power if you pay them, right? So I can pay for a computer, which gives me a certain degree of power over the world. I can't build a computer. I don't have that power. Somebody else has that power that I've paid for. And so really what the domination of nature is the domination of some men by other men, that people basically get power over nature, which is power also over other people. And he says, eventually, if you trace this to its logical conclusion, if all we're doing in our entire lives is just gaining power over the physical world without any reference to values and to principles and morals, then really what we're doing is we're turning the whole human race into meat to be manipulated, into kind of sacks of chemicals into which you just dump whatever chemicals you want to produce whatever feelings you want. You do see this. And again, it was incredibly prescient of Lewis to foresee that this was going to be one of our major problems, that we now just treat human beings as lab rats, as science experiments, not souls to be, assuaged or consoled or convinced of things, but people with, clinical issues that need to be medicated away. And of course, no, I do not wish to argue against all psychotropic medication of all kinds. I'm only saying that we obviously have a vast overprescription disorder in this era, which comes from the idea that all afflictions and maladies of the emotions and of the soul are really just sort of chemical imbalances to be adjusted one way or another. That's the subjection of man to nature that Lewis was talking about. He says you start out thinking that you're going to get control over the world, and you end up just making yourself into part of the world, one more set of atoms to be rearranged by somebody with power who does have power over nature.